Okay, you are welcome back to Abhidhamma lectures. So Abhidhamma subjects only Nama and Rupa. Abhidhamma specially will talk about Nama Rupa. This analysis of Nama Rupa. Analytical knowledge of Nama Rupa is the most important for Vipassanā. As you know, Vipassanā insight knowledge is started with the analytical knowledge of Nama Rupa. That is in Pali, Nama Rupa Paricheda. Nama Rupa Paricheda. Paricheda means analytical knowledge. Analytical knowledge of mind and matter. This is Nama Rupa Paricheda. To increase Nama Rupa Paricheda knowledge, we should study Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma will explain Nama Rupa in detail. In detail, we explain in detail. So, as a subject of Abhidhamma, first we must know the four ultimate truths: Ceta, Cetasika, Rupa, and Nibbana. According to Buddha's teaching, only these four things are ultimate realities. The others are concepts, just a concept. Man, woman, I, he, she, or you, they, these are just concepts. Everybody, whether man or woman, everybody has only Nama Rupa, composed of Nama Rupa, not different from Nama Rupa. This Nama Rupa, depending on each other, relate to each other. They are so complicated to understand this Nama, because we cannot remove the illusion. With the illusion, very long time ago, we see the Nama Rupa as a man or woman in this way. Therefore, such an idea cannot remove easily. To find out things as they really are, we must learn first. So, Citta, Nama Rupa, I will explain in detail. Before explanations of Citta, roughly I will explain the Rupa. Okay? Rupa is more clear than Citta because Citta cannot be seen with our eye. It's formless. Rupa can be seen with the form. So easily translation, let us use Rupa is body. So applying, I didn't not searching for the Rupa in the books. You should not searching for the Rupas in the books. But you must searching for Rupa in the body. Otherwise, you must go to the books. So, in Myanmar, there's a saying, Tayasha Kumadri. If you're searching for Dhamma, you will find in your body. Dhamma is in your body, not in the books. So, according to, we should apply. Let me explain about the Rupas, roughly, okay? So, what is more clear? Rupa. Suttanta Abhidhamma. In many suttas the Buddha has said, what is Rupa? What are Rupas? The Buddha said, Chattaro cha Mahabhuta, Chattonam cha Mahabhutanam Upadaya Rupa. So So many Pali words I give you, don't worry. You will be well versed in Tripitaka later. So I will give you this one, not so long Palis. Chattaroja Mahabuddha Chatonanja Mahabuddhanam Upadaya Rupa. This is the Buddha's authentic teachings and suttas. You can find these lines in Kachaniya Sutta and Samyutta Nikaya, many places. Samyutta Nikaya. So regarding to Rupa, the Buddha point out these two types of rupas. Number one is Mahabuddha. Chattaroja. Chattaro means four. Mahabuddha means great appearance. Chattaro Mahabuddha. Four great appearance. Four great essentials. Sometimes the scholars use English translation. Four great essentials. According to literal meaning, Maha means great. Buddha means appearance, four great appearance. Chatonam Mahabuddhanam Upadaya Rupam means metta depend on four great appearances. Depend on four great appearances. So four great appearances and mettas depending on four great appearances. Two. In brief, if we say four great appearance and derivative. Upadaya Rupa. In Pali, Mahabuddha and Upadaya Rupa. Two. Rupas are classified into two. Number one is Mahabuddha, great appearance. Great appearance. Upadaya Rupa means derivative. So Mahabuddha and Upadaya Rupa, two types of Rupa. Four great appearance and derivatives. So, how to find out these? First I will give you the names. What is four Mahabuddha? Four Mahabuddha means Patavi, Avo, Tejo, Vayo. Patavi, Avo, Tejo, Vayo. Okay, Patavi, Avo, Tejo, Vayo. These are four great appearances. In Pali, I will give it first. Patavi. So sometimes the spelling is Patavi underdog with the underdog. It's not necessarily underdog. It's Patavi, Avo, Tejo, Vayo. These are four great appearances. But you may not be quite familiar with these Pali words. So I will give familiar words. Patavi means earth. Avo means water. Earth, water. Earth, water. Tejo means fire. Vayo means air. So everybody knows, everybody experiences these one. Is it there? Patavi, earth, water, fire, and air. They are great appearances in the world. You see, Patavi. Everybody knows what Patavi is. Four continents. So Patavi is earth, water, and the ocean. So without water we cannot fire. While air. So they have different natures. This is just not to point out only earth, water, and fire, it's air. We must know here as a rupa, only natures we must know as a nature. They are different natures, as you know. Patavi is hardness and softness. The natures of hardness and softness is called here Patavi. Earth. Earth element, Patavi Dhatu. Most translators use earth element, Patavi Dhatu. There is a soft hardness and softness. Let us try to find out. In the body, we must search for Patavi in the body. If we touch your head, this you may hardness and softness. Skeletons, also hardness. Is it that? We have a bone, this is a hardness. Find out. Hardness. That is called Patavi here. The natures of hardness and softness. The flesh and the muscle, sometimes softness, sometimes hardness. That is Patavi. All solidity states is Patavi in the body. So our body, we can find easily Patavi, there's a hardness and softness. The Buddha in some suttas has said, hair is Patavi. Because hardness, hair, kesa, loma, naka, danda, you know the head hair, body hair, nail. These are Patavi, skin, flesh. Also, the solidities are Patavi here. You know these are 32 part of the bodies. Kesa, loma, naka, danda, tacho. Mansanaru, ati, menjang, weka. These all are Patavi here. Not in the books. We must find out these rupa in the body. Hardness and softness. That is. So this is not ours. That's a depending on condition it is arises. That is not ours. That is not to say I am. Patavi is just a Patavi. We cannot say that is I. We must change we must convert our views. So long time we have, as a I, we have round views. We hold a round view. From round view, we must convert from round view to right view. So, Patavi is just Patavi. Hardness, softness in the body is just Patavi, not I am. Not I am. It is uncontrollable. It is not according to our wish. It's depending on itself. It arises itself. We cannot keep law, we cannot control it, the natures. So that is Patavi. Hardness and softness we can find out. There is also one rupa. Tatarocha Mahabuddha, that is one rupa. This is water. Water means a state of liquidities. Patavi is a solid, here liquid. So state of liquidities, liquid state. Water. In the body, there is you see, saliva, tear, urine. This water in the body is have. It's blood also, you see, liquid. So there is also our water. In the body we can find out that this are. So there is quite a different from Patavi. Quite a different from Patavi. Our teacher, if we touch in our body, we may find heat or cold. Sometimes a cold, sometimes a heat. If we touch. And commonly we said, your body is so hot, you got a fever. But never talk about teacher. We talk about only the fever and the bodies. Because we illusion. According to Buddha's teachings, that is just a teacher. Just teacher. Not you. Not yours. Just teacher. Heat. Sometimes very cold. Your hand, your fingers are very cold. You must make it warm. Say, we know only outer cover. I say, your fingers are cold. Never know this is a day job. So, since we learn Abhidhamma, we must change our idea. Oh, there is a day job. Heat is also, there is a day job. Cold also, there is a day job. We find out this rupa. There is a rupa. Rupa is not ours. Rupa is not I am. Rupa not is we are. There is not our atta. So Patavi our teacher. Why? Why also? Many people are working for a while, breathe in, breathe out, and meditate. This is what air. That's air. Breathe in, breathe out. Many people say, mind breathe in, mind breathe out. This actually there is only while air. Not I am, not ours. It's just dependent on, it's a cause and conditions arises. So now, you find Chattaroja Mahabuddha. The Buddha said, Chattaroja Mahabuddha, great beings. To know easily, the Buddha has used these human terms, human common language. The Buddha used Patavi, Avo, Tejo, Vayo, great beings. Because everybody knows the Patavi art. Everybody knows water. Everybody knows fire. Everybody knows air. So therefore the Buddha used a human language easily to find out these four Mahabuddhas. Our body also constructed with the four Mahabuddhas, composed of four Mahabuddhas. If you analyze it, you will find the Patavi is one heap, one group. Ava is one group, Tejo is one group, air is one group. If you analyze it in this way, that is called in meditation subject, as a meditation subject, Chatudhatu Vavotana. Analysis of the four elements. In the body, analysis of four elements. Chatudhatu Vavotana. And Mahasatipatthana Sutta also mentioned in this way. Because the purpose of the teaching is to remove illusion. We have great illusion. To remove illusion. If we analyze four Mahabuddhas, our illusion we can remove. No longer illusion. If it's so, as long as we have illusion, attachment will be, hatred will be. Because of confused, we are illusion and reality. Even then we confuse. As long as moha, as long as illusion is moha, as long as illusion, attachment, hatred cannot be avoided. Unavoided, cannot be avoided. Sometimes we attach to it, sometimes we hate it. So cannot be avoided, these two. Therefore, it's necessary to analyze bodies. So now we know the Patavi, Avo, Tejo, Vayo, earth element, water element, fire element, air element. These are Mahabhuta. The Buddha says Chattaroja Mahabhuta. So after that, some material qualities depend on Mahabhuta. Without a Mahabhuta, they cannot remain. What are they? Upadaya Rupa. They are derivative. So, if we go to the books, you may be very difficult to find out. Now I think you no need to note. You find out in your body Patavi, Avo, Tejo. Isn't that? You have a hardness, a softness. You have the water, liquidity. You have a heat and cold. And you have air. Always 24 hours you breathe in, breathe out. So, these are, in Buddha's teaching, these are called rupa. These are rupa. Why they are called rupa? The Buddha said, Kena rupatiti ko bhikkhave tasma rupanti ocha. Kajaniya Sutta of Sanghana Nikaya. I will give it someone who wish to have further studies. I will refer. Okay? If I write in boards, it's maybe interrupt. So later you can study it. Rupatiti ko bhikkhave tasma rupanti. The Buddha himself defined the word, the meanings of the word. Why is it called rupa? Just English translation is metta. The Buddha says rupa. What is it called rupa? Rupatiti ko bhikkhave tasma rupanti. It changes, therefore it is called rupa. The Buddha says, it changes. It's perished. It changes, it perishes, therefore it is called rupa. Changes, perishes, therefore it is called. With the which it changes, with the which is perished. Through cold, through heat, through hunger, through thirst, through mosquito bite, everything. You see, sometimes you see mosquito bite, so swallow the bite is appeared, and then no. There is also changes. So all changes, clearly changes, is destroyed easily by opposite conditions. That is rupa. Why rupa is so called? Because it changes or it perishes through opposite conditions. Opposite conditions. The state changes. When we meet a cold, the rupa changes its position. When there is a heat, when the meet with the heat, it is also changes. Sometimes you see, because of true heat, rupa changes. If you burn something for piece of paper, if you burn piece of paper, no longer is paper, it's become ash. No longer paper, it's become ash. It's a firewood. If you burn with the fire, it's no longer the wood. It's become charcoal and ash. So there is a changes. Our body also changes in this way. The Buddha is explained in simple ways. In Kachaniya Sutta, the Buddha simple ways explain what is rupa. You see, in the cold season, like in the northern pole, they're so cold. So people suffer with frostbite because of cold. Through cold is the body changes. Frostbite. It's so hot a place, so people also die, and the skin disease, skin colors changes. So there is a heating cold. The body, the rupa changes its qualities. Therefore, it is called rupa. In Kajaniya Sutta, the Buddha explained in simple ways. Through cold, through heat, sitenapi rupati, it changes through cold, it perishes through cold, it perishes through heat, it perishes through mosquito bite, is in this way. Yeah. Sitenapi rupati, onenapi rupati, jikachaya rupati, hunger. So hunger also changes the body. In Africa, it's sometimes it changes. There is not lack of food. The body changes. Jikachaya rupati, Vipassanā rupati, thirst also changes the body. Dansa, makasa, this is butterfly bite, mosquito bite, snake bite, all that changes, you see. So the Buddha has explained in this way, giving the definition himself in Kajaniya Sutta of Samyutta Nikaya. So Abhidhamma Sutta is not different. We must learn Abhidhamma Sutta is together, all our Buddha's teachings. So okay. I give the headlines in this Abhidhamma. Now I'm talking about the suttas. So not different. We must learn in this way. Rupa. Now, 4 Mahabuddhas we have known. We have already known about the 4 Mahabuddhas. Then what about the derivative? Without a Mahabuddha, derivative Upadaya Rupas cannot exist. What are they? Let us search for these rupas, not in the books, in the body. We have an eye. Okay? Eye. Eye is quite different than the head. Is it that? Other part is quite different from other part. So therefore, eye is one material quality. Ear, one material quality. Nose, one material quality. Tongue, one material quality. Body, sensitive body, that is also material quality. So altogether these 5 are also derivative upadaya rupa. Upadaya rupa. Derivative. Depending on 4 great essentials, 4 great appearances, it is rises. Without a Mahabuddha, they cannot remain. That is the meaning. Depending on, you see, if you, eye means not the whole eyeball. Here is, according to the material quality, not the whole eyeballs are here jakku. Want to say this is only the clear point where, only the point where reflect the image, reflect the image is a reflect, where the image is appear. That is here called sensitive eye. Not only all the eyeballs, not all eyeballs are here, one to say. Only sensitive eye. Sensitive eyes where the image which is stand in front is coming to manifest, reflect. Only sensitive eyes here called eye, as a rupa. That is quite different from 4 Mahabuddhas. But without the 4 Mahabuddhas, they cannot. This sensitive eye cannot remain. You see, if the doctors who study anatomy, they know very well about that. In the eye, there is, you see, flesh also have, heat also have, cold also have, You see, liquids also have solid, liquid, fire, air, all together, you see, composed of the eye. But all are not sensitive. Only sensitive means here to receive, to reflect the things from which is in front, which is the image which is appeared, reflected in the eye. So this is like there's mirrors. In the mirrors is images appeared. Here also, only in the center of the eyeball, where things reflect. That is called here one material qualities. One material quality. Then ear. Ear also not the whole ear is, the whole ear organ is not ear here. Where sound appear, where sound can perceive, that is ear here, sensitive ear. Nose also not the form of nose is here nose. Only where smells appear, where can get a smell, there is nose here. Tongue, not the whole tongue, where we can get a taste. So there's quite a different natures. You see, other bodies cannot taste. If you put sugar in your palm, you know this is sweet. You cannot get the taste, but you say only image, you have experience. Oh, sugar is sweet, only you know. Before, if you not experience, you cannot know that it is sweet. How to know it is sweet or sour, bitter? You must put on the tongue. Is it that? Only tongue can get taste, not other places get taste. Therefore, according to nature, tongue is quite different from other part of bodies. Their function is quite different. Ears function, eyes function, ears function, tongue's function is quite different. So, nose, tongue, then body. Body means also here sensitive body. Wherever we touch, we can know that is body. So sensitive organs, material sensitive organs are 5. They are called Pasada Rupa. Pasada Rupa. Pasada Rupa is 5. Now you remember and think eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. Sensitive eye, sensitive ear, sensitive body, sensitive tongue, sensitive nose, sensitive tongue, sensitive body. They are material qualities. They are derivative material qualities. Upadaya Rupa. Depending on Mahabhuta, they arise. Then another. We see with our eye. What we see? What we see with our eye? We see visible object, form or color. This form or color, visible object, also one material quality, which reflect on the eye. That is one material qualities. That is a derivative. Then sound. Sound also quite different from visible object. That is also one material quality. Visible object, form or color. Then sound. Then we can know with our nose, smell. Smell also one material quality. This taste can be known with the tongue. That is also one material quality. Then tangible object. Tangible object means hardness, softness, heat, and cold, or motion. These 3, Patavi, Tejo, hardness and softness is Patavi, heat and cold is Tejo, motion is vayu. These three are tangibility object. They can be known by touching. Visual forms cannot be known by touching. Maybe this is only sign language. Those who the blind people, by touching they read. That is a learning. Only the imaginaries they have learned. They touched only Patavi Tejo Avo. Patavi Tejo Vayu. Only they can touch. By touching they experience, therefore they point out what is it. Sound they cannot be touched. Sound cannot be touched. Visual objects also cannot be touched. Water also cannot be touched. Some may think water can be touched because of when we go into the river we can touch water. Some may think. But you should consider deeply. If we touch water, you may find a softness. You cannot find this water. This you find a softness. You may find if you touch cold water, you may feel cold. If you touch hot water, you may feel heat. Then you may touch the motions of water, shaking as like a tsunami. So you may touch only that, but you cannot touch the state of liquid. Liquids cannot be. Only this can be known by mind. Cannot be known by touching. Waters cannot be known by touching. Own state of liquidity. We may think these waters are only abo. No, everywhere. According to Buddha's teaching, 8 material qualities are composed together. 8 material qualities. These 8 material qualities are 4 great essentials: Patavi, Abo, earth, water, and fire, and air. These 8. After that, to know this is easy. They have kala. This is one material quality. They have kala, wana. They have a smell. This is also material. They have smell. They have taste. They have a nutritive essence. So, altogether 4. 4 great essential and kala, smell, taste, nutritive essence, altogether 8. These 8 material qualities are inseparable. Even smallest dust is composed of 8 material qualities. Inanimate things, for example here, white foam markers. White foam markers, according to the Abhidhamma, this are 8 composed of 8 material qualities. Yeah. By touching, we can know hardness, softness, heat and cold by touching, and the motion by touching. So without water, it cannot be solid. Water means make it solid. So it becomes solid through water. Because of this, Patavi is a more, the others are less. Here Patavi is a more, the others are less. But without avo, they cannot be like this solid. Cannot be solid. You know, if you want to bake the flour like a bread, you must use with water. Say that? Without water, you cannot make it the powder, the flour, you cannot make to be stone. You cannot make stone. Therefore, smallest dust, the flowers, the powders, is make unite or solid with water. Water make it then solid. Here also in this way, because of our voice becomes solid. If you break it into pieces, maybe separate dust. After that, it becomes solid. We can do. So everything's in this way. We must know. Therefore, here is Patavi, Avo, Tejo, Vayo, and Kala also have. Smell also have. Taste also have. Nutritive acid also have. Whatever things are nutritive acids. But human beings are not eat this one. Maybe there's some insect is eat. The wood is a human being not eat, but the termites eat. Also the other animals eat. Nutritive acids means even poison have nutritive acid because it is effort. Effort is also nutritive acid. Something effort. So therefore, these 8 material qualities are inseparable, according to Buddha's teaching. It's inseparable. Everywhere. So we cannot reduce wherever. All things are composed of 8 material qualities. We cannot reduce it to be 7 or 6 or 7. At least, this is minimum numbers. We cannot reduce to be 7. 8 material qualities. They are working together. If it's separated, like that water, you know this, everybody knows about water is H2O. Hydrogen and oxygen, both together. If it's separated, there's no water. So material qualities. But according to Buddha's teaching, water is not only H2O, inseparable 8. And water is composed of inseparable 8 material qualities. Some people may think water is colorless. Isn't it? Water is colorless. We see with our eye, this is a color here. What we see can be seen. Water can be seen. So this is a visual object. So everything's inseparable, these 8 material qualities. So now how many material qualities I have explained? 4 great appearances. This is a 4 Mahabhuta. Upadaya Rupa, sensitive eye, sensitive ear, sensitive nose, sensitive tongue, sensitive body. And after that, this is visual object, form or color, and sound, smell, taste. Tangibility is not other things, Patavi, Tejo, Vayo are tangibility. So if we add, we must avoid the overlap. We must not overlap. So now I have explained eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and visual object, visual form and color, sound, smell, taste. So altogether, 9 derivative material qualities and 4 great essentials. Altogether, now 30. If you read the books, you may not memorize it. What is there? I don't understand these. We can find out these things in our bodies. It's okay? So the most important material qualities are only 80 for meditation object, as a meditation object. But the Buddhist Abhidhamma has explained 28. Out of 28, 80 is more important. So let us another do V80. Now how many material qualities? 30. Is okay? 30 is 5 more. So we have to protect. There's a protection. That is a life we call physical life, material life of matters. Life of matters. That is also one material quality. Without the preservation, it cannot remain like a preservation. Body also preserved. Natural protected this one. Natural preservation, natural preserved. So, this body is that the material qualities are not become ruined because of there is a life. This is a protection. That is called jivita. In Pali, it is called jivita. Then, where minds appeared, Harayavatu. Regarding to Harayavatu, is necessary to explain. We must have discussion about Harayavatu. That's the base of heart. So, okay. Then, the base of heart. And after that, femininity, masculinity. This is also material qualities. Because of sources, this is a human, woman form, this is man form, is different type, it's a beard. That is called Iti Bhava, femininity, Pom Bhava, masculinity. This is sexes of matters. That is also the souls, referring to soul. So altogether, now how many? Then ahara, nutritive acids. So 5 altogether, 5. So 4 Mahabuddha, this is one group. After that, since the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, visual form, color, sound, smell, taste, then jivita, the projections, like matter or life of matter, then heart base, then femininity, masculinity, nutrient acid. Altogether 80. Altogether 80 material qualities. So that is referring to the Buddha as explained Rupa. In Suttanta, the Buddha briefed Chattaro cha Mahabuddha, Chatona cha Mahabuddhana Upadaya Upanti. So, okay. Next lecture I will go in details about that. Now, roughly, please memorize these material qualities, because if a further studies, it's necessary to remember these. Try to find out in your body. So now, 10:40, it's now question and answers. So, question and answer. So it's not too much time. Will be. Okay, this will be too late to question and answer. In next time, or whatever you want to ask me, please write down.